Hey everyone, it's Chris Berry here. I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough in how to install the LastPass workflow for Alfred 4. So for those of you who are not familiar with what Alfred is, it is an app that you can download for Mac only, and it allows you to do a ton of different things, one of which being programming hotkeys and or keywords, and directly controlling that from a command spacebar function, just like you can do with the Spotlight function on Mac. So what we are going to be doing today is linking this Alfred alongside LastPass, which is a password management system. So what this will allow you to do is more quickly manage your passwords and just quickly get the password so you can go ahead and put it wherever it is. So hopping into it, the first thing you guys are going to want to do is click that link that I have included in the description below, and that will take you to this website here. So this is the developer of this specific Alfred workflow, and you're going to want to press download and then follow the instructions that can be found down here below. The reason why I am doing this Alfred LastPass workflow walkthrough is because I was having some problems in regards to my installation and getting it all working. I just wanted to share with anyone who was possibly coming across the same problem. So, as you can see, the first thing you're going to want to make sure you have is obviously Alfred the app. If you are looking into this workflow, you probably already have this, so you're fine. The next thing you're going to want to do is to open the terminal window, which is just this right here. And you're going to want to take this piece right here, sudo cpan install. You're going to want to copy that and put this in this right here. Boom, paste, enter. Once that has been complete, it will install this package for you, and then you're going to want to install Homebrew if this is not something that you have installed already. So if those of you are watching and you do not have Homebrew installed, you could either click here. I believe this will take you in guiding how to install Homebrew. You could also just look up on Google how to install Homebrew, but I'm going to assume that you guys have Homebrew installed. So once Homebrew has been installed, the developer asks us to run this bit of code into the Apple terminal here. So, and this is where I came across the problem. So as you can see, I'm actually going to come back and run this little bit of code right here. Let's pull it back. And while I go ahead and do this, I'll explain to you the problem that I come across. So, and through doing some researching, I found that, and I could also include this link down below, but to get to the point of it, where did we go? This piece right here with pin and tree, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, I'm not too tech savvy in that regard. This supposedly is already included with the newer versions of Mac because this workflow was created about 5 years ago. So the problem that you should be coming across is this right here where it says invalid option with pin and tree. So you're going to want to, this piece of code right here, brew install LastPass-CLI. You're going to want to run that in your terminal. Obviously it's going to be different for mine because it's going to tell me I already have it installed right here. But what it will do, it will download everything for you. Next thing you're going to want to do, if you haven't done so already, come up here to download and download the Alfred workflow that can be found right here. So once you go through that, it is then going to ask you to do a couple of things. The first thing that you're going to want to do is this right here. So LP, so just LastPass, and then set email. And then from there, click it to make sure it registers, and then you're going to want to type in your email address that you're using for your LastPass account. Complete that, enter. After you do that, you are then going to want to do LP set timeout. Now what this means is how long do you want to stay logged into your LastPass account. So if you only want to give it access for, let's say 30 minutes or so, you're going to have to include this in this workflow. it is counted in seconds, so however many minutes or hours or days you want it to be, you will just have to multiply that by the 60 seconds and then go up from there. If you would like to forever stay locked in to LastPass until you restart your computer, then just type in 0 and press enter. So now to recap, you have done all these steps. You have Alfred installed, you've installed Capture Tiny, you have Homebrew, and you've created this and installed this into the Homebrew. You have already done LP set email and LP set timeout. Now the last thing you're going to want to do is do LP, actually before that I'll explain to you the problem I was coming across, LP login. Now when I would do this before, what it would do is that it would just show up nothing. So this is the bit where you have to pay attention. So you're going to have to come across to LP login, click this script right here, and you're going to want to scroll down to the very bottom. Now originally this piece of code was set for Alfred 4, which was the previous version of Alfred and not the most up-to-date. So all you're going to need to do to make this workflow actually function and work, you have to change this from Alfred 4 or Alfred 3, what it was before, and then you'd have to change it to Alfred 4. So once you do that, press save, and then from there, now you will be able to type in LP login, click this, it will then ask you for your master password, insert your master password there, and then from there, you simply just type in LP, and then you click the vault, and you can get whatever password you want, super easy. With that being said, I hope that this walkthrough and install was helpful to you all. If you did get some value from it, please leave a like, drop a comment down below. If you are interested in possibly seeing some other Alfred videos and other workflow videos, please also let me know in the comments, and hope you guys enjoyed.